Hi y'all, it's Jeannie from Bushnell Unscripted. Today I have a follow-up, a little post review of the canvas I did from Camelot, which is apparently with diamond dots. I don't know if it's a subsidiary, another line. I'm not sure how they phrase it, but it is a part of diamond dots. That's why the canvas is so familiar. The logo and everything looks so familiar, like diamond dots. Now on the packaging there is no mention of diamond dots on here, and initially when I purchased it, see, it's Camelot Dots, but it's not, it's DOTS. But there is no mention of diamond dots, and the website is Camelot. And on the website, I purchased this at joann.com, and on their website they also did not mention anything about diamond dots when I purchased this. However, I went back to check on some information with the canvas. It now says diamond dots. So I don't know what that is, why that changed, but now it does. So that's why it is so similar. Good to know, good information to know. So when you see a Camelot, understand that that's also a diamond dots. Now, just to refresh your memory, this is the Bookish Life, and as I said, I picked it up from joann.com. There's a link below, and this one I was so excited about because I loved the print, and it's a partial, which also I did not realize on their site. But here in the back you don't apply any drills, and here on the bottom pink there are no drills. So this should have been an easy, quick little canvas to do here. You're looking at a gem count of 7,737, and so should have been not bad at all. It's a 15.75 by 19.5 inch, or 40 centimeters by 49.6 centimeters. And you know, I was looking forward to just having something snappy and quick to do. That is the case, but isn't the case. The books and the pot go fine. They really do. There's a couple of areas that are questionable that I showed in the unboxing, and those have to do with this symbol here, and that's in the books, and the R and the and. So those three symbols are fuzzy printed on the canvas, and I thought those would give me much more heartache than they did in the book section. But the good thing about those is the fact that this really is truly color coded, so it wasn't as difficult because this matched the color on the legend. The biggest problem I had with this canvas was in the leaves. The leaves are a 2 and a Z. So as you can see, between the 2 and the Z, they're both a green. One is darker than the other just by a little bit, but that number and that letter printed side by side are very hard to distinguish. I will insert a clip here of a video that I took when I started working on this, because I really didn't pay attention to it very much until I started preparing and working on this area. So I'll insert a clip here to show you what I mean about how bad that actually looked on the canvas. Okay, so I'm working on my Camelot It's a Bookish Life. And one thing that I've just noticed is there is a 2 symbol in green, and there's a Z symbol in green. Now those can look very similar, and especially, so those are 2s, and that's not bad because they're mixed in with other symbols. But up here, they decided to put the 2 and the Z together. Not a fan of that. Yeah. So as you can see, that can be problematic for people. And it caused these areas to take way more time than necessary, than wanted. So that really was unfortunate, because there were many times I would work on the leaves and I had to stop because my eyes were just growing so fatigued from trying to decipher between the 2. Now, if it doesn't matter to you, I know there's people that are like, if I can't read it, I'm just going to plow through and put what I want. Great. I'm not that way. I will tend to want to put it exactly as it was rendered, but it wasn't fun. I will say that. And it made this take longer. So that's unfortunate, and I really wish that they had not placed those 2 so close together, because if this had just been a Z and, I don't know, make the 2 a 9, anything else. This isn't so many colors, it's only 21 colors. You had a lot of options that you could have done. So this felt like, you know, no one had even looked at this canvas to verify, oh, are these things hard to actually utilize? So that was disappointing, because I really like Diamond Dots as a brand, and on their Diamond Dots canvases, I haven't had any problems on the $50 plus canvases. So I've purchased some less expensive of their canvases to try and see if that's going to be the case on those, or if those are just as good. But that was disappointing. Now this price, I think regularly they're around $25, which is not inexpensive, you know. And for a $25 canvas, while nice and it feels good and it's got a really nice print and a good little size, you don't expect to start having these type of problems. So that, between a different $25 option, I know there are better options of canvases that are actually taking the time to make sure that they have made things clearly printed. It's not a jumble of being unable to see anything, and that you wouldn't have had such a close number and letter. Excuse me. I apologize for my tiredness this morning, but I've got a very sick kitty right now, and she's just been frankly keeping me up quite a bit, and I'm just worried about her. So if you could have her in your thoughts, I'd appreciate it. She's had some, she has irritable bowel, but she hasn't had a flare with that since 2012, and we're hoping this is just a flare right now. But I took her to the vet yesterday. She has diarrhea and hadn't been wanting to eat, and she was given some medication yesterday that's supposed to calm her GI tract, as well as an antibiotic. And I was able to give her that medicine fine. I had to syringe it from the bottle and then open a little part of her mouth and give it to her. And I know that it tastes pretty bitter from what I read online. So she took it fine, but then an hour later, she was still she had diarrhea and she vomited. And the medicine to put on her ear to make her want to eat, that was helping. She was eating a little bit, but she still had diarrhea throughout the night. And so I know that it may take a little bit of time for the medicine to kick in. So I'm just a little worried. She's going to be 19 years old in a couple of weeks. And, you know, when our fur babies are sick, it's just, you try to make them as comfortable as you can, as well as help them be as healthy as you can. So I apologize for my exhaustion, but that's where it's based. So back to the canvas. I love this print. I was so excited for it, but I have to say that really just took the wind out of my sails. I'm not saying don't get this by any means. I think it is a great one to do, but if you have vision problems, this is going to frustrate you. I found it difficult, more than I wanted to. But other than that, it does work quickly. The drills are a dream. There was very minimal trash, maybe 4 pieces of trash. So, you know, as far as that goes, it's great. The drills are beautiful. They're uniform. I didn't find a lot of problems at all. The canvas has plenty of stick. There's a little bit of extra around the leaf here, and it's picking up my husky hair. But other than that, it's fine. And I got this on sale. One of the beautiful things about Joann.com is you can get a lot of canvases from different companies. They're on sale, even Diamond Art Club. So if you follow the link for this below, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. They frequently have sales of 30%, 40% off of their diamond painting kits to begin with. And then if they ever offer a 20% off your cart, they will frequently stack. So keep them on your radar and be looking out for them. They are a great place to pick up some diamond painting kits. So yeah, they're a great source to get kits from. And I have another one. I have another Camelot Dots that I picked up at the same time I did this one. Haven't opened it yet. We'll do that unboxing here shortly, and we'll see how that one compares to this as far as printing of the canvas. I'm hoping this was just a fluke. I could believe that with, you know, some of the letters here and the symbols that I had a problem with initially, but this distinction is just, I don't know, somebody not paying attention, not actually doing the canvas. So that makes me curious to see how the other one is actually going to do. But yeah, it's a beautiful little canvas. I enjoy it a lot. It is the first one that I've done that I felt like, wow, I go right to, that was not fun. And you don't want to have that feeling. But it is nice when it's done. There were no special drills in this kit, but they are really, really pretty. And as I said, you had plenty of drills. This is actually what I have left. So plenty of drills to complete it, plenty of drills left over. That's good. And yeah, it is a pretty one. Unfortunately, I just wish they printed that better. And it's funny because I had not experienced that on my Wonder Woman diamond dots, you know, and I just hope that's not the pattern, that, well, the kits that are of lesser value, we take less effort, we take less time, because like the Wonder Woman, was great. I didn't have any of those issues at all. But yeah, for $25, if you're not going to use a coupon, if you're not going to get this on sale, it's up to you as whether or not you think you should skip it. But if you're like me, you fall in love with the print, you really want the print, my advice would be, if you're really straining in those areas, just try to do the best you can and not worry about it as much. But if you're like me, and you will, this is going to be a challenge for you. So that's my post review of just one more chapter, which is actually the book. It's a Bookish life. And, you know, let me know what you think. One thing they do here, they do show you the diamond area on the front of the box, to show you where you'll actually be applying the drills. Let me know what you think. And have you done this one? And, you know, is that what I've shown you? Is that enough to turn you off? Are those things deterrences for you, as much as they are for me? And, you know, I wear readers on the daily for everything, but I also wear, when I'm doing this work, I'm wearing these. These are glasses that have, these are magnifying glasses that have many magnifiers of different strengths. So I do everything I can to see what I can as clearly. I'll link that below if you're interested in that. And I mean, I do everything to help my eyes as well as help me with the canvases. So it's not a matter of me just looking at it and going, oh, I couldn't see it. That's complicated. It's not that way. And if I'm struggling through those magnifiers, it's just a lot. So there you go. I hope you guys have been helped by this. If you have, please drop me a like, a follow, a comment. I love to have you come back again, and I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. Please remember to keep love and kindness on repeat. And until I see you again, goodbye.